All right. No, y'all not late. Good morning, y'all. Fresh off of a little, took a little vacay, took a little trip. Got back today. Actually got back last night, yesterday. I don't know what time it is. I was in the cold, y'all. I was in the really, 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 really cold. Shout out to Santa Cruz. More importantly, more specifically, Ben Lomond. 30-degree weather at night, man. I was on the blankets and this sweater and a hoodie. It was crazy. Nah, you guys are not late. I started the show a little early. We're cutting it a little short today. I'll give you my reasons why in a second. But it is the TSA Hoop Show. I'm your boy JR. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this shorty but goodie today. We're talking All-Star, Schmal-Star. That's right. We're talking All-Star votes. We're going to break them down. We're going to talk about where we are at just about halfway through this season. The image that you saw was of a cap that was specially made by a guy that used to do custom brims a while ago. Found him through IG, got it from his Etsy account. Very happy to wear this hat through the championship, throughout COVID. Definitely got a lot of press, a lot of play. Yo, what up, JC? Let's go. About to get about to get some people in here. We're going to talk a little bit about these votes. But just real quick, I wanted to give a few moments of silence because it was this day 5 years ago that we all got the news that for me, and he's not even my favorite player, y'all, it broke me, okay? Because the trajectory of basketball changed completely from a social aspect. Thank God the W did not suffer what it did. We lost great people to a very tragic accident. And then right after that, 2 months later, maybe a month and a half later, world shut down with COVID. So had to give due to the Mamba, give him a moment of silence, and now let's get loud. Y'all. Okay. This man needs no introduction, but we're gonna do it anyway, because he's been talking some smack. He's gonna be like me sitting from the couch from the fishing boat, talking about your not favorite team. We're gonna be rooting against the Chiefs today collectively. Just do a little cross sport talk real quick. It's your boy Rico. Everyone say a healthy and hearty good morning to my boy.
What's going on, y'all?
Um,
Have a good day so far. Good morning.
yo, we gonna get in and out of here today because I know you want to sit there and eat chicken wings and talk stuff like the rest of us this Sunday because we got two important NFL games on. We always give space and credence to playoffs. Okay, we will get the same when it is our time. And unlike the NFL, we have like 500 playoff games, y'all. So we're good today. We can take some time off today. Everyone's allowed some time off to breathe. But until then, we talking some smack about the All-Star votes. And oh my God. First of all, just real quick, Rico, I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to go off about the Lakers getting a win against Boston and a win against Golden State. You go ahead, sir.
I know Deontay. I was gonna ask words for him. I love you, boy. Deontay, you my boy. I understand you man. We beat the world champs. We beat the world in like a couple days workout, but the team looked good. We on a nice little streak. We what 3 in a row, then we done won. Stephen Curry scoreless the entire second half. Right? Didn't drop a single point. He over
One.
work, and I think over the second half, and I'm like, this was us. And Bron running back the clock. AD was looking mighty nice out there that last night. So I mean, I look, you got to give credit where credit is due. Obviously the team is playing real well right now. We're not where we want to be, obviously, but we'll take the wins where we can get them. We'll take them where we can get them because we don't
Yep.
know once it comes down later in the season, playoff push, them wins don't count all. I'll take what I can get.
All right. Wait for my browser to stop you for a second. Joe says you beat a bunch of bums. They stink. Got lucky to win the championship that year and had more doors open than 2008 Steelers. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. How your trophy cabinet looking, Joe?
A win is a win. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We keep putting asterisks next to all these champions. All right. We gotta just admit that we're salty when we don't win, okay? Because when Boston won, we ain't say that they had a cupcake walk all the way to the championship last year. It was a solid team. I'm gonna get to them as a team though in a little while. Right now, big Celtics hater. Okay, well, what love with us, bro? we beat the team that you hate. Sitting there, crashing out on us. All right, all-star votes. Okay. So we know the starters, okay? So that's a big start. But Joe's from Boston and he's hate. Hold on. I'm a big Celtics hater from Boston.
What?
There are those out there, okay? There are people from Los Angeles that don't like the Lakers or the Dodgers, people from their hometown that don't like the team because of how people act. Acting different get you all hemmed up. I'm telling you. Okay, we know the starters in the West. You got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, um, Jokic. We got Steph, and then we have who was my fifth one?
Yeah, pretty sure it
That's
was that.
in the East, Giannis, Cat, Brunson, um,
Spider.
Tatum, and Donovan Mitchell. Spider. Okay, that's your five. Okay. Now, if you have been following me on X and on this platform, I've been sharing with y'all day in, day out voting results. So I already have something to say about these results. But Rico, I'm gonna quickly break down. We got the results. I'm gonna give you top five. Okay, five for each position. So that's backcourt, front court, east and west. So
All
we're
right.
about to lose. Okay, top five, top five front court. Okay, top five big men: Giannis, Tatum, Cat, Paolo Banchero, and then Evan Mobley. That's right. Jaylen Brown did not make the top five. Okay. For the guards, Spider, Brunson, LaMelo right there at third, Ice Tray, and Dame. All right. Big Man West, Joker, Bron, KD, Alien, and then AD at the fifth spot. Okay. You with me now? You with me? Okay. Stay with me. And for the guards out west, Shea, Steph, Luca, Ant, and then Kyrie. All right. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna give you guys the sixth person from all those spots. Okay. The first sixth spot in the East, big man, Jaylen Brown. Sixth spot as a guard, Cade Cunningham. Big man West, Alperen Şengün of the Houston Rockets. And the guard 6 spot in the West, Ja Morant. I'm going to tell y'all right now, every single one of those guys in 6th, I voted for. Every single one. I was dogging Jaylen Brown. He's the best player in the Celtics have. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, Joe, I've been watching some Celtics games just because I had the opportunity to watch them play and listen to them on Sirius XM. Jaylen Brown right now is not playing like the best player on the Celtics. That's just facts right now. Jason Tatum in those scoring droughts is carrying the Boston Celtics.
Tatum is him.
All right. The votes right now, I don't like it, and it's not because it's not because of the fact that I don't think that these guys deserve it. I think that, maybe if we can expand playoffs, if we can add games to stuff, if we can add more playability, why not add a player that gets voted in? The top positions on every position got media votes, okay? So that's like a huge factor in the ranking of a player, the weight of a player. For example, Giannis got 95 media votes. There are only 280, so he got a third of the media votes. He rightfully deserves it. I'm going to say that right now.
I agree with you on that one.
What I don't like is Evan Mobley sitting outside. What I don't like is someone like Jared Allen sitting outside. That man had like a double-double with points and rebounds and almost did a triple-double in blocks or some random crap like that. Playing out of his mind, defensive anchor for Cleveland basketball. And a lot of the starters are in high media markets. So if you're in a high media market and you get the high media vote outside of Giannis, who's like everyone's favorite teddy bear. Kind of like a teddy bear. I mean, like, he can still smother you. I mean, that's
I got a question for you real quick.
Yo.
When you're going through the thought process of both, you take into account record and like a player's availability when voting. Because looking at the standpoint of, I know you got Powell on the outside. There was a multitude of times where I voted specifically. I made it a point to vote for Paolo. And the injury came into play, and I'm like, damn, this kind of sucks. I would still want to vote.
Yeah.
You look at it from a standpoint of, you said something about the medias and like being in these high value marketplaces and things like that. I mean, you look at it. I'm gonna say it. You look at Vic. And I'm gonna say this with all the respect in the world. If I had to put him in place of somebody in the starting lineup, personally, somebody might get mad at me. I don't really care. I would venture to say I'm taking KD out of that lineup and putting Vic in. That's me.
I'm with you. Victor Wembanyama was probably 50% of my votes, even on the triple vote day. And he's gonna get the coach's vote. He's gonna get the pick.
Right.
He's gonna get picked up. He's gonna be an all-star. We're not gonna say no to that. Hold on, my baby knocking on the door. She got something to say. Good morning, baby. We're talking basketball. Let me say good morning. Let me say hi to everyone. So, yeah, Victor Wembanyama's going to play.
For sure.
But it's the fact that, all right, Victor Wembanyama, he got 71 media votes. LeBron James got 31. Kevin Durant got 27. Victor Wembanyama, 2.8 million fan votes. Kevin Durant, 3.1 million fan votes. LeBron James and Kevin Durant were tied at second for player rank, which edged out Victor Wembanyama. You're not wrong, because, like, I'm not really gonna say the system is broken, because it's not that it's broken, is that I believe that we as a people trying to put these guys in positions to where we recognize their talent halfway through the season. I think where they ended up at as players is our fault. We give credence to these guys, right? Let's say, oh, go out there, show off your talent. No matter what team you're on, if you're good, you'll get voted, right? And that's not exactly true.
Right.
Let me see. I mean, if there's anyone else besides Wembanyama that you would have subbed, and again, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share my screen real quick so that way you guys can see that I'm not joking when I.
What? Yeah. Coaches. Or is it?
All right, East guard, right here. Right here. You see this? This right here, player hate. Half of what these guys got, Kevin Durant didn't even play as many games as Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, appreciate you, Joe. Thanks for stopping by the show. Appreciate you. Okay? That's player hate right there. You see what the fans said right here? We like Victor Wembanyama. Just got barely edged out. Probably by some people that forgot to vote some days. That's it. The media recognize a real player because it's San Antonio. I understand the market and all that good stuff, which is fine. I just want to be very clear. They got this one wrong. That's all. They got that one wrong.
No other way.
And now, you want to talk about availability. Who else wasn't available? Okay, Luka got a high amount of votes, and he's been out for the last few weeks. That's one. He's not in, but he's not going to play the All-Star game. Not with his injury right now.
And it's nothing against him, but you got like voting for him. You're taking votes.
Mm-hmm. It's doing circle. I mean, it's good that you get. Look, it's circle. Good circle, baby. Yeah, it's good that you get rewarded for past performances.
Right.
I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is when you have someone that's having a career year in front of your face is beating your favorite team's favorite player up and down the court, and they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Not that one. This one. Like Dallas wasn't doing that well while Luka and Kyrie were playing together. They were doing okay, but not that well. They were still getting beat by the likes of Denver, Minnesota. And OKC is out there just tearing it up. Why is okay? I'm gonna go to one spot right here. We're gonna go ahead and stop sharing that tab. I'm gonna give you guys a different one to share. Give me 1 second. Give you no. We just said we just did that one. We're over that one.
I know how.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, different. If there was a better way to go about it, like I understand you said you don't want to say the system. We know it could be slightly better. So,
what I mean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't mind these moments, y'all, because eventually this is going to be her show. So I'm just warming it up for her to come. She even mutes me when she thinks I'm talking too much. Keep going. All right. What was I getting at? All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this up there. Okay, so Ja is sitting there at 6, right, behind Kyrie. 7th is James Harden. 8th is De'Aaron Fox. All right. Okay, so Shea's there sitting at the top. The next closest Thunder player is sitting at number about 14 for the guards. He's the 24th highest ranked player for the guards for OKC. Luguentz Dort is having a career year in 3-point shots, the 3-point accuracy. He has improved his 3-point percentage. He has improved his steals rate. He has decreased the volume of which that's number of attempts of which players have shot the ball. Okay, forget how often they make it, forget how often they miss it. They have decreased the amount in volume. Why would you do that? Thank you. Defensive presence, offensive presence, the team is in first place. Why are we not talking about more about OKC players like Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe, and Luguentz Dort? To say the least about a player like Isaiah Hartenstein, who was injured for the first part of the season, came back, had a double streak going on, high rebound machine, high motor. Of course, went out again. The team continued to win. They've been winning without Chet Holmgren, y'all. Why are we not talking more about OKC players? Why are there not more Cavs players? Jalen Brunson's team got waxed, okay? Not beat, waxed by Cleveland. Why is Jalen Brunson up there? Jalen Brunson didn't even have his best games these past 2 months. Y'all might think it's hate. All I'm saying is that Brunson had a great and heartfelt run in the playoffs last year. And I know, again, we're talking about being rewarding for past performance. I don't agree with the sentiment, man. I don't like the votes. Oh, you got money. Yeah. These votes ain't money.
Oh, shit, with the top.
got me heated out here, man. Cause the All-Star. I don't want this to be a y'all never happy type of thing. Like, we got some other stars you can recognize, and the coaches. I think what happens is we get the media vote and fan vote. We just get that out the way so we can get the BS out the way, so we can just say, "Here you go, guys. Some players on a platter." We get that done. We get that out the way. Okay. I don't and then the coaches come and save us. Because then they go and they pick who they want on those squads. So shout out to Mark Daniel and Cleveland Cavs coach. They're going to be the coach. They're going to be the coaches of the East and West teams, respectively. If you really call it that, because the format's going to be weird this year.
Teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got the. Remember, it's a 4. All right, screw it. Now we need some help. Here we go.
Just like a 14 off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 6. I don't know how many on each roster, and it's like
the
4 teams that play each other, and then you're getting as well. Or one of the winners from that previous night play in that little like it's you're trying to get people active in actual All-Star festivities because it kind of has lost its allure over the last few years. But I mean, I can only hope that this works. But to be completely honest with you, if there's one thing that I'm looking forward to during All-Star weekend, it's going to be the 3-point shootout. It might be the Rising Stars game. I'm curious to see how this new format works out. But other than that, I mean, we already know the dunk contest ain't been nothing since Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine. So, I get the thought process behind trying a new format, but it's like it's kind of like it kind of getting over in the football for a little bit, like with the Pro Bowl. Like you're trying so many different things to get people engaged and interested, and just trying to figure out what they want until you find something that hits. But at a certain point, it's like I don't know what might work. Things may go well for you, they may not. But at the same time, you got to continue to push and see what is out there. But I really don't know what. Adam, you just got.
No, yeah, and I feel like we're always talking about like saving this thing every year. I keep asking people, did y'all vote? Did y'all put out that energy of what you want to change? I don't think a lot of people did. I think that what we're seeing right now is that people don't care. You know, I saw this little reel on IG. My boy had posted, and it was talking about Jokic getting it was talking about Jokic and his nonchalant demeanor towards basketball. And basically Jokic is like, oh, just another day at work. Right. So he makes that full court heave. And I don't see why y'all hyping up Jokic's full court heave when just years prior to that, Steven Adams did the same thing. From the same spot. Chris Paul taught him how to do the shooting the basket. It's the whole thing, y'all. And then Steven Adams just chucks that thing from the island of the Kiwis and then hits it OKC crowd goes nuts. I don't see y'all hyping that up as much as y'all did Jokic shot. It's still dope though. That's some escape from LA stuff. For those of you that have not seen Kurt Russell through a full court shot, it was real. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go watch. Y'all need to go watch that scene. Just go YouTube it real quick. I'm sure it's out there. Anyway, so the reel goes. Jokic makes the shot, and he's just like, yeah, whatever. Like he's tired of people hyping him up. Hey, you got voted to another All-Star game. How's it feel? But the way that this guy is making fun of Jokic and he goes off is phenomenal. He says they call it an All-Star break. I mean, I got voted. I'm an All-Star, and it says it's a break. And the one time that I get a break, I have to go to work. And not only is it do I have to go to work, but I'm a starter. So I have to do even more work to go to the media and all that stuff during this time. So how do I feel about it? I was like, you know what? We never, because we don't think about it as fans. We are basically asking someone to come and do overtime. Okay. He's got money. He's got the accolades. He's already won a ring. He said, I'm Thanos. I collected my Infinity Stones. I came in. I wrecked the league. I went home to farm. He was literally Thanos of the league, okay, when he won. He came in. He wrecked the league. Everyone knows his name. It's on the tip of his tongue. He brings fear into the hearts of anyone who face him. And he decided to shove off to his home place and farm, okay? And he's like, y'all want me to come back and do this again to y'all? What's wrong? What's wrong with y'all? Don't Americans take time off? All-Star, Schmal-Star. Look, we got to beg off of this All-Star voting thing because we're going to be here all day talking about who got voted, who didn't. Again, the votes and the layouts are actually available on NBA.com. I did not make these stats up. I just pulled them off of there. It takes about 5 seconds. Make sure you guys do your research, vet your stats, vet your sources, unlike some people in some certain offices who are now currently have power. We're going to get shut down, but that's okay. We got to move on real quick because as All-Star break approaches, we got to figure out what we're doing with our favorite team, y'all. And we got to do this real quick because we all got chicken wings to smoke and drinks to get ready because it's football Sunday. So I already know. Well, I'm not going to hold you like you passed at your church. I know what you got to do. We got to go. Okay. So real quick, we're just going to break it down. We already know who's in first in both sides. Hey, did Cleveland lose that game yesterday?
I didn't get that's who they play?
Oh my God, they lost against Houston again. What in the NBA is going on? All right, so again, if y'all don't remember, about a month and a half ago, my boy George, aka Hot Take City, aka Troll Far Media, I think his name is now. His handle is on X. He was like, "Hey, come January, you're gonna see the fall of the Cavs." The man said it from the pocket. Okay, he slung that thing out there like he was Patrick Mahomes himself. Okay, I never seen a Randy Johnson fastball before in real life, but if it hits anything like it hit that Dove that one day, I said, and the way that the Cavs are playing right now, they won like 20-something damn straight victories in a row. They beat your Knicks. He said the fall of Cleveland is coming. He said it like
he said on business.
He didn't just stand 10 toes in. He stood there and said it like one of them soothsayers in olden times in like 300, like, oh, the fall of the empire is coming. And Someone just said, "Look at this crackhead on the side of the road." Okay, that's how I felt about it at the time. Okay, stood here, looked him in the face in the camera, and I was thinking in my head, "You must be out of your mother loving mind." The Cavs are gonna have a fall off. Not like a significant drop off, not drop some games, not have some injuries. No, fall off. They just lost against Houston twice in 3 weeks. Okay. We already know who the number ones are. Cavs are still number one. They got a healthy lead over Boston, who keeps dropping games for some reason. They got a healthy lead over the next team behind them, which I believe are the Knicks. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3 East, 1, 2, 3 West. OKC, Houston, and we're getting it for you right now. Memphis. All right, Rico. I know you ain't got it up on your screen. You're probably going to talk about it. Okay, who's number 4 right now in the West?
I'll
give you 3 guesses. You're probably going to get it on the second try. Go ahead.
He says OKC, Houston.
OKC's 1. Houston is 2. Memphis is 3.
Am I out of pocket if I said that we were the 4?
You were close. We're number 5.
All right. I know who ain't up there. Where's there? Dallas ain't there.
I'm going to give you a big hint. Full court heave.
Oh, duh. Denver.
Yeah. You know, if Denver goes to 3, then we're going to have to go play for 6. You know that, right? Because we have to match up the first round with Denver.
We're not getting past some demons, bro.
Listen,
the last couple years in the playoffs, you've seen this. You've seen this.
You ever have someone that just won't leave you alone?
Man, look, I say this with all due respect. Like, after a certain point, I had to see difference gonna happen. Keeping it a buck with you. Like, I'm saying this, switching over to football for like 2 seconds. As a Chargers fan, looking at the Chiefs every single year, thinking we got them, we get close, nope, and they pull something out. Nope. Like, for the record, I'm not trying to duck no smoke. Let the record show I'm not one to try to duck smoke, unlike some people on some social media apps. But I ain't gonna go there. Lord have mercy, Lord above. If we match up with them again in the playoffs, I would imagine at some point something happened, and we gotta take it at some in some capacity. Because
I mean, I don't know.
Nikola Jokic, the demon that he is, the non-demeanor, all this stuff, like, he's playing some of the best basketball anybody seen in recent memory. I know Iggy's gonna be eating that up because that's his boy. And I gotta give credit where credit is due, but my goodness gracious, man, like,
every year for the past 3 years, like, can you just let us live?
Like, his name is Nikola. The LA part of his name. Please. Like, out of time.
My mother named me. My mother named me in the city that I should be playing for.
I'm just like, brother, man. Like, can you leave us alone?
Just for one minute, man. Like, hold on. 4-5. Okay, 4-5 Denver, Los Angeles Lakers. Right behind us, the Clippers. Kawhi's coming back. Kawhi's back. When I say back, he's back to his on again, off again games. You know, he rested. He's back on. He doesn't play in back-to-backs, but that's his story. It's already been written. Okay, so we already know who he is. So Harden's coming alive, carrying that team. Minnesota has come from the depths of I don't know where because they fell off. And they had some get right. They had a come to Jesus moment because they were on a losing streak. They're back in the 7th position, so they're their first play-in. Phoenix, of course, we know that their injury bug happened. It hit them heavy. There was a month of just December was bad for Phoenix. Okay, collectively, doesn't matter what player there was. It doesn't matter who was doing great. They were collectively bad. They're sitting at the 8th. Dallas is at the 9, and Golden State and Sacramento. Sacramento is 10. Golden State is 11. So real quick, team that's got some stuff to work on between 10, 11, and 12. That's Sacramento, Golden State, and San Antonio. Which of those 3 teams do you think is going to make a surge for the play-in? Off cuff.
Heart says San Antonio, but my brain says Golden State. As crazy as that sounds. I know with Sacramento they fired Mike Brown, which I know we got into that a while back. That's Doug Christie's at the helm at the point. But at this point in time, they're still sitting down at the bottom in that spot. So I don't know how much more they're going to be able to make a push. They're going to be kind of like treading water, in my opinion, for the rest of the season. I don't know if they're in a position to make a move with the trade deadline coming up in a couple weeks, or so you got to think about that. But I like San Antonio just for the factor of them having Wemby. Obviously, is there. They got a nice young core, and then Golden State. As long as that babyface assassin is there, I cannot count them out. I cannot. I genuinely cannot do it. Like Steph went 0 for last night. I don't give a like man court you in like no time if you let him, and it doesn't matter as long as 30 is on that team and they got a shot. They got a shot.
Yeah. If you had told me before, if you had told me during the second half that Steph has not scored a point yet, I would have had to triple check the stat sheet because even when Steph is on the court, he could score no points during the whole game. It could feel like he scored 30. That's the Steph Curry effect. Now in the East, real quick, we did the 1 and 2. The 3 is New York. Sits at 2 games behind Boston. 3.5 games back of them. The Milwaukee Bucks. At the 4 spot. I don't know how. Indiana Pacers at 5. Detroit at 6. At the last playoff spot. The Detroit Pistons, y'all. The bad boys are back in town. Yes, sir. Orlando them fell off. Of course, injury bug hit them. They sit at 7 at the first play-in. Miami's at 8. We all know the story there. We are not going to address it because we had a whole weekend of doing that. 2 weekends, in fact. We're going to leave it alone. Atlanta sitting at 9. Chicago at 10. And Philadelphia, all the way down there at 17 and 27, has somehow managed to be on the doorstep of being a play-in team at 11.
Oh, God.
Because Chicago's at 19 wins, Philadelphia is at 11, and Philadelphia beat Chicago last night. So who's that girl? Na 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 beats that girl. Na 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 na. I'm gonna have a great day today. You know why? Because the Chiefs are going to have to play what everyone calls the MVP. It is rain. Oh, you want to go outside? Yeah. Oh, we gotta hurry up, y'all. I guess my baby wants to go outside. It's raining today. Thank goodness. Real quick before we get out of here, Rico, we're gonna go right now, okay? Philly at 11, Chicago at 10, And then that was at the 9th spot, Atlanta. Which team? I got 2 questions for you.
Gotcha.
Which team makes a move as far as trades are concerned to try to push? Which one turns it in?
I would think that Atlanta would try to want to make a move, to try to make a push.
Mm-hmm.
At the 9th spot, I feel like you still got a good amount to at least, give yourself a little room, move up to that 7 or 8. You want to be in that 7 or 8 spot, obviously, because
you
get
a buy or something like that. Yeah, you get 2 chances to get in,
as opposed to the 9-10. You got to fight 2 games type of spot. I don't want to say this is. I think Philly makes a move and packs it in. I think if they're sitting this low right now with the way that Embiid is sitting and his if I'm that front office, and build around Tyreek. I there, but it's like you sitting here 10 games under 500. You have, depending on who you ask, your best player who's not available for whatever reason, whether it be injuries, whether it be other stuff, and it just does not seem like, to me personally, his heart is in this game right now.
Mm-hmm.
You get him in a different spot and build around Max to see what you can do with him and PG and try to get some money off the books.
Mm-hmm.
And you go forward from like I said, you can't just sit here at 10 games under 500 and just expect to kind of make a move and think it's going to be for the better. I could be wrong and they make a push, but I personally don't see it.
All right. Well, we're going to see. I think it's Chicago mailing it in, and I think Philly's going to make the push. But we'll see. Also, Atlanta cannot just mail in this great season that Dyson Daniels has had so far. That's where I'm at right with all that right now. Okay, we got to bounce out of here, y'all. You guys enjoy your Sunday. Stay safe out there. Like I said, it's raining out here. We're going to get cold and wet in a minute. And then we're going to get it hot because we got to go watch the Chiefs get the brakes beat off of them. At least I hope. I'm a hater, y'all. That's all it is. I'm just a hater. That's all it is. Rico, appreciate you coming on the show. You guys know where to find us. Got the handles right there. I'm at 4F Apollo. That's at Rico Modern World. You can catch him dancing sometimes, by the way, because that man does the bachata like no other, man. I hit you with some salsa real quick, that 1-2 step. You know what I'm saying? We love you. Don't forget to go to sportsaffiliation.com. Make sure to subscribe there where you can get your newsletters about everything fantasy related, bet related, hoops related, pigskin related. You know what it is. Happy Sunday. Thanks for tuning into the Sports NBA Hoop Show with your boy JR. We are out. Peace.